Hey guys, this is Kage DQT coming at you. We are going to be doing the new Medini Power Workout Stage 7 Battle Road today. This one is not very fun. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to power up our guys a little bit here, give them a little bit of an edge any way we can. Let's go ahead and take this here for our good friend Mud. Let's go ahead and get him. Dragon Fang Sword. Give that over. Any little buffs we can do at this point. We'll get started with this fight. So in this fight here, there's a couple of things we need to essentially do. We need to lock down Mr. Crab, and we also need to kind of play keep away with the living statue. Alright, so for this fight, let's move both of these guys over a bit. We just want to be able to take out these motherfuckers as best we can. Let's see here. Okay, so for the first part of this fight, we're going to box him in. Hit him with Demon Drop. Oh, okay. That crit him and took him out. Normally that would not be able to do that. That wouldn't be able to do that at all. So that has some good RNG in that regards, but normally that would leave him with very little health, and then we'd have another unit finish that off for us. So we were just gonna let these guys come on down. It's essentially a game of baiting them, because I mean these two units both have some high defense on. There's just not really a lot we can do in that regards to softening them up or to really doing any damage to them. They're all immune to dazzle, so it's just a game of waiting. So we'll just come in, hit these guys hard. You're gonna play keep away a little bit here, try and get them to come to us. They're both gonna come down. Let's see if we can sap this guy and start working on him. That did not work at all. Great. All right, let's start blocking. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do any damage to him for the first round. Let's see if we can get a lock in. No, it's not even going to be able to do barely anything to him. See if we can use the Sunder ability here. Well, no, actually, I want to let him get the lock in on him, so we'll hang back here. He's coming down. His defense is normal. Okay, good. So now we're going to let Draki start putting in work on this boyo. Come over here, do the Eagle Grip. And this is a pretty big game of keep away here. There's not really too much we can do in regards to stopping this guy. It's just keeping Draki safe. I mean, we could try for a no death clear here, but realistically, I don't see that happening. We'll come up with this guy here. He's gonna. Oh, now we're not going to get the lock on him, which is fine. We'll just keep pelting. So it's great. He can go ahead and do his thing. We are going to end up doing very little damage to this guy. It's just, no, he's not even going to glaze him or graze him at all. It's just finish him up with the helicopter. Cool. He criticaled him. Great. But realistically, Draki is the real hero here. Like, if you can get this guy up, work on it, because otherwise there's just, I mean, our other units just don't really do anything to him. They don't. We have to get his defense down and try and beat him up that way with Thunderstorm. Now his defense is down, great, but I mean, yeah. Maybe he can finally do some real damage to him. There we go. Defense down, and with that, that is the fight. Could have went a lot smoother, but this is just, again, just something quick to get out there for you guys in terms of how to get this cleared for the fight, just to get the scroll, get the credit for the initial. Draki's a really good hero here because you don't need to defense down this guy. If you can lock down the crab, great. But again, I mean, the primary thing for this fight is you do want to take care of both of those spellcasters in the corners, get them neutralized, then take out the crab, and then finally Mr. Living Statue himself, because he does have a decent amount of HP here. I mean, you could try for a sleep strategy with the spellcaster, but you can just roll over him. But this guy, Hobble, is the only thing that really works against him. Everything else isn't going to do any good. And his base stats are, I mean, his defense is 517 initially. So, yeah. So, on that note, if you do have any questions, or if you do want to see, a different strategy or something to that regards, or play it out a little bit differently, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with some other videos on tips for awakenings and which ones to kind of farm in the story as our next major video, because there is an event going on with the limited stamina for those units. So I'll go over that at some point. Otherwise, take care, folks. See you next time.